Good evening, everybody, and welcome to WCFL Dolphins Talk. How's everybody doing tonight? We're going to get ahead and get started right away. I want to bring in my co-hosts, Dolphin Winners.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
Good, good. How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there the best I can, my friend.
Bring on Ethan, our young man of the show.
What's up, everybody?
And then our lovely, beautiful SportsBabe, 305 SportsBabe, Miss Ashley.
Hey guys, that intro. I mean, that was like my life intro. You just hyped me up so much.
Yo, I feel like I just seen you a couple days ago.
Did I see you? Was it Disney World, California? Where did I? So good
I don't
to
know,
see
but
you
you've been
again.
all over the place, Ashley.
Oh my gosh, I'm literally, my suitcase is still on the ground, and I my voice is gone still, but I'm excited to be here with you guys.
Well, that little hype video that was just played, I just made that. First one I've ever done.
You did awesome.
Good job.
So, Miss Ashley, how'd you get into loving sports the way you do?
Yeah, so that no one ever asked me that. They always ask like, why the Dolphins, and that's part of it. So I'm born and raised in Central Jersey, about 20 minutes outside of New York City, and I've always been a sporty spice, right? Like, I was never into I never had girlfriends. I always had guy friends. I dressed like a boy. I looked like a boy. I was a tomboy, and sports was my
You
outlet.
don't look nothing like a boy. Trust me.
You know, one of these days I'm gonna have enough courage to show you guys like my 5th grade picture, and you're gonna be like, "What?" I had cornrows. My hair is naturally black. I mean, I you would not recognize me. I was just a tomboy, right? Like, sports was my everything. So at a young age, my 2 teams. You ready for this? You're gonna fall off your chairs. Now this is young. I'm talking like pre-2000s, right? I was the biggest New Jersey Nets fan, and I was the biggest Yankees fan. I love the Nets. Keith Van Horn, Kerry Kittles, Mutombo, like that was my squad. And the Yankees, my favorite first athlete of all time was Chuck Knobloch. Well, at 7 years old or 8 years old, I met Chuck Knobloch in person, and he was the nastiest person to me. Like, I had a big sign at Yankee Stadium saying, "I love you, Chuck." I had his jersey, and I met him. He signed the ball, didn't even say 2 words to me, didn't even take a picture with me, and ran away. It is because when I was 8 years old, that Chuck broke my heart, that I became a Red Sox fan. So that's where that came from. I still would have been a Yankee fan. I mean, I grew up 20 minutes outside the Bronx. As far as the Nets, I mean, when they moved to Brooklyn, then I moved to Miami, then my allegiance became Miami Heat. And that's like just as much as I love the Dolphins, I love the Heat. Now, the Dolphins is a very interesting story. I was always like a free agent with football. Football now is my favorite sport, but growing up, it really wasn't. I don't come from a family where sports was big. I kind of developed it myself. My dad liked sports, but he wasn't like the sport guy. Like, he never watched. I developed it myself. When I moved down to Miami in 2008, I knew nobody. I came down here for college, and instantly I missed New Jersey. I said, this place really isn't for me. So I began to watch Dolphins football because I was a sport management major at Barry University, and I started watching the Dolphins. Well, it is because of Anthony Fasano, former tight end, guy from Jersey, Italian, that he made me feel like home. I'm like, hey, if this guy, Italian from Jersey, can do it down here, I can do it. So it's truly because of Anthony Fasano that I became a Miami Dolphins fan. And this summer, I actually met him in person, and I met him at training camp, and I actually had the opportunity to thank him for, being my why. It's not Dan Marino. I don't recall Dan playing. It's not Larry Zonka. It's because of Anthony Fasano that I'm a Dolphins fan.
Yeah. Well, real quick, I want to give a shout out to the people watching, and, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Chef Jew, our brother Chef Jew, Jaconda Brown, John Featherline, who's always watching and supporting us. Liz is out there. Dr. Draft, his name is Mike. I just met him at my watch party. He joined me at the watch party.
Nice.
Appreciate you. He's going to be at more of my watch parties. Steven Taco's out there.
Nice.
And I have to get on Facebook to see who just showed up there. But thank you, everybody. Make sure you hit like and subscribe for us. But go ahead. Yeah, I got a question there, Dolphin Winners.
So How did you feel about that lovely victory that we had this past weekend at Foxborough?
Man, so it was actually my first time going to Foxborough.
Me too.
And it's actually I haven't. It's to be honest with you, it's my first AFC East away game. We go to a lot of away games. I haven't been to MetLife in probably 15 years. So I don't even count that, and I've never been to Buffalo. So it was my true first AFC
Me too.
The win was excellent. My concern going into that game was that we might have went into that. I was thinking the Dolphins better not go into that game with their heads too big, right?
Right.
The Patriots did not look bad week 1 against the Eagles, right? We were not playing against a bad squad.
No, they have a great defense.
Yeah. So going into that, I wasn't like, oh, we got this. I was playing cool, right? I was just kind of taking it all in. Gillette Stadium, let me tell you, I give credit where credit due. It's stunning. It's beautiful on TV, but until you go there, I mean, it is amazing. So for us to pull out a Sunday night football primetime game, AFC East, little battle there, come out victorious, 2-0 right now. It was wonderful. It's wonderful. It's all wonderful.
Lee Jodry joined us. Charles Kirby joined us. So, hello, guys.
What's up?
And to add on, to see the sea of aqua and orange and white in the stands, it was beautiful.
It was excellent. It was beautiful.
Unlike when I went to the Jacksonville game, you saw a lot of aqua because their colors are kind of aqua.
Right, yeah.
But if you see the picture that Ian took of me he was in the end zone and I was in the club level over there.
Yeah.
I'm the only orange guy in the whole stadium right there.
Oh, no.
So I stood out gratefully.
No, I've been to Everbank before, and you guys know they're going to be changing that soon. I was there a few years ago, and I don't hate the Jaguars. I feel that they're up and coming. I feel that they have potential this year. So it's cool to see what maybe Doug Peterson and squad have in store up there. It's not bad, and their fans are harmless.
Well, I got lucky. I had a friend of mine. I keep in touch with him. He's done very well for himself, but he's had these club level seats for almost 30 years, and he had an extra ticket for the preseason game, and he invited me up.
Nice.
But he's a high school friend, and I really haven't seen him since maybe but a year or two after high school.
Sheesh. And that's 2 hours from you, give or take?
It's about 2.5.
Okay.
Yeah, about 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours.
Okay.
Miami's anywhere between 4.5 to 5.5 hours, depending on traffic.
Yeah, that's a hike for you, I know. Yeah.
But I'll do it every home game.
I know you will.
So.
Ethan, what you got, Ethan?
I wanted to ask you, what do you think the keys to victory this week are?
Okay, so I'm just going to get it right off my chest, right? Sanders, and I no one starts like this, but I'm going to start like this. Sanders, dude, 2 games in a row we're missing kicks. No one's talking about it. And okay, I know we're coming out of these games victorious, but we're not blowing these teams out. We're not winning by a huge margin. Sanders missing these kicks. I mean, it's concerning.
That could have really lost us the games.
Right.
Dude. So
yes.
I'm gonna
we've been talking about it. It's very concerning.
I can't even watch when he kicks anymore. I need to turn around. So no one's talking about it. I know we're all talking about the positive, right? Our team's 2-0 right now. We're leading the AFCs. But if you're saying keys to the game, I'm gonna start he has become a liability. No. People it's true. So the keys to the game, Sanders, you have one job, kick the ball between there, and he's just not doing it. So that's my number 1 concern. Number 2, I'm not worried about Russell Wilson, right? He's not the same guy that I don't feel like he's at a downfall, but I don't feel like he's getting better as he's progressing, especially with the Broncos. Not worried about that. I think, of course, we keep Tua safe and healthy. Teron Armstead, he missed the first 2 games. Really, really need you there. I mean, Tua hasn't been, sacked without him there, but it's a comfort zone having Teron Armstead on his left side. So I think a key to the game would be have Teron Armstead healthy out there and actually play.
Okay, but the big question on that is, do you put Teron Armstead out there and hope he doesn't get hurt? Or save him for the Buffalo game the following week?
I mean, here's the thing. He is a veteran, right? We know that he knows how to play, but we can't also go into this game thinking we're 2-0. This is Denver. It's an easy win. We got to take this game this week we're playing Buffalo.
We can't let it be a trap.
Yeah.
Hopefully, McDaniels is, letting them think about the game and not saying, okay, we got this or anything. McDaniels not saying that, that we got this. We got to do better. He knows we got to do better. And so does Fangio. They both know we have to do better than what we've been doing.
Yeah. I also think another key to the game is obviously still at the end of the day, it's still it's at the end of the day, it still is Russell Wilson. So put pressure on him. I want to see Chubb. I want to see Phillips. Phillips didn't play last week, so hopefully he's ready to go. And believe it or not, no one really asked me this, but my favorite player on the team is actually Raheem Mostert. Mostert's so underrated, man. If Tua can't find people out there, you hand off the ball, he's going to get 5, 10, 15 yards. So I think that, hey, Tua, don't force the pass if it's not there. If they're really coming pressuring you, Mostert's going to get you those yards that you may need. So, and Fangio, he's a wizard. So that's kind of what I think.
Tyrone Hall brought up a really good point saying, what about the interception? So Tyrone Hall, I will say this. You're right that the interception, I understand, like, you can't have interceptions. And he addressed that. If you watch Tua's media press conference afterwards, I've been watching about, I think probably everybody on this panel has probably been watching about a good 6, 7, 8, 10 hours of Miami Dolphin media coverage and everything and what the guys have been saying at the press conference. I've been watching McDaniels. I was watching McDaniels' press conference about 12 o'clock midnight last night. So guess what? Tua sat there. He said, yeah, that's on me. I can't have that. And what I like about what he said was, you can see the difference in this man. We have a leader. Like this now, Ashley and everybody on this panel knows that I'm not all the way there to a fan, but that's my quarterback, and I'm going to support my quarterback. This is starting what we seen on Sunday night. Like I said, I brought up a point last night when right before halftime, Ashley, when we got the ball and drove 7 for 7 and scored the touchdown. That's what you want to see. Now, listen, we're going to have mistakes. We had mistakes in the Chargers game. We had mistakes in the game on Sunday night, but we persevered. And where the defense stepped up, where we was criticizing the defense for giving up so many points against the Chargers, where they shut down the run of the Patriots, and they did what they were supposed to do. Do the linebackers need to work a little bit better? Yes, I will say that straight out. But I will say this, X with the interception, the forced fumble that we had, and like I said, Tua sat there, he had the interception, but he came back and made up for it for us to go up 24. So I get it. We got to work on that. This will be a Vance Joseph defense that we're going against, which was garbage last week against the Washington Commanders, which I told a lot of people on this panel, Brother Paul, Brother Ethan, I told them earlier in the season, the Washington game is a game that scares me. Eric Bieniemy is the offensive coordinator over there in Washington. That is not a sleeper game.
Well, I want to say
it's going to be the coaches. There's coaches and players also that, players from
on Tyrone's little quote here, those interceptions almost cost us the games. Not as much as Sanders' field goal. Field goal. Because if he would have made that extra point in the Chargers, they would have had to get a touchdown to beat us, a field goal to tie us.
Correct.
Now, and if he would have made the field goal in this last game, they would have had to score twice in order to tie us or beat us. So the interceptions aren't as costly as those missed extra field points and field goals.
I would have been able to keep dancing. But I'll be honest with you guys. We have work to do, and I will still say it. We have not shown 1/4 of what we're capable of, and that's what's scary. That's it's scary.
Jason Cooper joined us on Facebook. What's up, Jason?
What's up, Jason?
We got Daryl Crockett out there too.
Charles, in the house.
Yes, Charles Kirby. Van Ginkel did ball out. He was top notch.
Looked great.
Fangio knows how to turn it on. He knows how to. The first week it was he played a different style, and against New England, it tightened up the defense.
Yeah,
and so
Real.
Oh, I wanted to do a quick sidebar because somebody mentioned something about the Cowboys or something in this chat or in the comments. Tavon Diggs suffered an ACL tear and practice today, out
Yeah.
for the season.
Yep, I saw that.
I just heard that.
We're seeing. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, this is still same game of football we've been playing for X amount of years. Why are injuries just so much more like prone? I mean, Aaron, you're hearing players more and more go down. I'm not talking ankle sprains, this and that. You're talking like season. I mean, it's Jalen Ramsey. Oh my gosh, when we signed him, I was so excited. So why is it that injuries are just so much more? I don't know.
So I can answer a little bit. I work out. And I will say this, it goes into conditioning, it goes into the wear and tear of the human body. You got to remember, these men been playing this game since Pee-wee. So eventually your ligaments are going to eventually, you're walking on a regular basis. You're working out on a regular basis.
Yeah.
You're playing the game on a regular basis.
Yeah.
You're trying to cool down. And after a while, your body has a wear and tear. I don't care how, unless you're a Terrell Owens, which I never forget what that man did in 2005. He did the impossible. He did something that was medically never should have been done. The man had an ACL tear, and in 6 weeks he played in the Super Bowl. I've never seen nothing like that. So that was just mind over matter. I've never seen anything freakish like that. But even with technology the way it is today, it's just I just really think it's like a combination of the surfaces they play on. It could be natural grass, it could be turf, it could be a whole lot of different things. And you got to think that wear and tear, sneaker wear, equipment, it's a whole lot of variables in that.
Yeah. There is. Real quick on this, Connor's pathetic snaps are a concern. Well, honestly, if you look at the PFFs, Connor's not a problem. He's like the third or fourth best center in the league.
Oh, he was a problem when he threw that high snap.
I understand that, but it's a timing thing. If you looked at it, it's like you said before, part of it's Tua, part of it's Connors. It's not just Connors. So it was because there was times that Tua moved his hands too soon and stuff like that. The high snaps are Connor's fault. When Tua's underneath, it's partially his fault because his hands should be there till the ball's in his hands.
Yeah.
So, Miss Ashley,
yeah,
why do you do what you do, your talk show?
I do it as an outlet to share my love of Dolphins, the Heat, the Panthers, and Marlins, but I also do it to connect with people. With my show, everybody's welcome on. Everyone's welcome in the chat. And some people who maybe don't feel like they have a voice, I want to give them a voice to share their opinions in a safe environment. So it's kind of a mix of just my passion of just sports and also just connecting our Dolphins family. We have viewers who I don't even call viewers, I call them friends because they are my friends from England, San Diego, all around the world tune in on the show. So it's my opportunity to share my passion with people who also share my passion. And it's not even just Dolphin fans. We have Bills fans. We have everybody in it. So it's just a safe place for everyone just to talk football, talk sports.
Yeah.
I thank you for what you do. I can't wait to see you on Sunday. Are you going to be going to Lulu's on Saturday night?
Yeah. So we at first, it's so weird to say it. The Marlins might be making the playoffs, right? I never get to say that. So I'm still very much in baseball season. No, boo, get out of here with your Phillies. I already know where you're going.
Go, Phillies.
You already made the playoffs. You already have your spot. I'm still fighting for my spot.
Let's go Marlins.
So the Marlins are very close to clinching their spot in the playoffs. So I'm going to be at the Marlins game first, and then I'm going to head up to Fort Lauderdale. So I'll be there a little late, but I'm still in baseball season a tad bit, and I'll eventually be there on Saturday.
Well, the wife and I will be there Saturday at Lulu's for that, and then, of course, tailgating Sunday.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see you guys. I mean, I've been to both away games this year so far, which we only picked 2 or 3 away games. It just happened that we picked back-to-back. So I feel like it's been great. We have 2 away wins, but it's not the same without all you guys there. So
well, there was quite a few
all you.
Well, there's quite a few at San Diego or Los Angeles.
Oh, we filled up SoFi. SoFi was amazing. It was truly like a 50-50 split of Chargers Dolphin fans. Yeah, Gillette, we had an appearance, but SoFi was a split. And a lot of our fans will be there for Fan Club Weekend in mid-October. So just excited to start experiencing these wins, not games, wins with all you guys back home.
Yeah. Well, I am looking forward to Sunday's game. I actually just watched a little clip with Lombardi's son where they were doing something where one guy actually took Denver in the points. He thinks it's going to be a close game. So he's taking Denver in the points.
Going to be within a touchdown then, huh? That's what he thinks. That's what he thinks.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be if we can control the run with Denver like we did with the Patriots, it's not going to be a close game.
The way I look at it is this. I'll say is this. I said this last night. It's already calling for rain that day. So it's a 60% chance of rain. And if we don't get the rain that they think they're going to get, I think we're going to air it out. I think if we get the rain, we're going to pound the rock. And I really believe that Denver has no idea what's coming towards them.
Yeah.
And we got the humidity on our side.
Oh, trust me. That humidity.
They're coming from a mile high.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they'll, as my wife says, they'll be sitting in the microwave over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. They'll be sucking air.
What's up, Mr. Polk? How you doing out there?
Ashley, I got my fish today. That's number one. So remember that fish I told you about? It came about 10:35 this morning.
Oh, good.
So, and number two, you talked about being a Red Sox fan.
Yeah.
Early dates for 2024, June 11th, Phillies face the Red Sox at Fenway.
Let's do it.
I'll be there, definitely.
And you've been to Fenway, right?
No, it'll be my first time.
It's my I've been to like Wrigley, I've been to Dodger Stadium. Fenway is still my number one. I mean, I'm biased, but it is amazing. You might actually cheer for the Red Sox as beautiful as the stadium it is. I'm just saying. CRDB just went away because there you are. No, Fenway's stunning.
Ashley,
oh wow.
Tom O'Gara told me to say hi. He loves you and Lewis.
Love you more.
He's going to try. He's going to try and join us. He's not sure. He's a busy man.
Definitely.
It's possible to have the Phillies, Braves, and Marlins in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Still crazy to think that, but no, it's definitely obviously the Braves had an amazing season. Phillies finished out strong, and the Marlins are fighting.
Mr. Paris Love. Mr. Paris.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
We got Miss Ashley 305 SportsBabe with us tonight.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Ashley?
What up, Boo? What's going on?
Thank you, 305, baby, 305.
What's up, baby?
Billy Bozo said we're going to get the W, no doubt.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So.
This Sunday? Of
Yes.
course we're gonna get that W. Of course we're gonna get it.
We know your philosophy. We're going 17-0, right, Paris?
Always, every year. We gonna win every game. That's Paris love for that's the way I act. That's me. Every year. I know a lot of fans call me crazy, but every year I know we got these little debates. What's going to be it's going to be 17. I know it's going to be 16 and this and that. Look here, man. I'm a Miami Dolphin fan, and I'm always going to talk positive. Even when the Dolphins lose, I'm like, we still going to win. We still good. That's me. I'm just a Dolphin.
Absolutely.
Yep, Tony Hernandez, our brother Tony Hernandez joined us. Daryl Crockett, Charles Kirby's asking how you feeling and how you doing, brother.
Man, I'm doing good. I'm healing real well. I can dance a little. I know Paul, he don't like to hear this. Paul, I've been dancing in my living room but not really dance hard. But I've been dancing. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling 100% well, man. I
better not see you do no backflips, Paris. I don't want to see no shit like that.
Paris, dancing in your living room's different than dancing in the heat of Miami.
Hey, I'm a dancer. I'm going to dance. I'm a break dance.
Let the man dance.
Well, Mr. Polk just joined us, and he's going to get on you about dancing in the heat too.
Dolphin Nation 305 in the house.
But you know what? I'm not gonna be dancing at this game, unfortunately. As y'all guys know, I'm not gonna. What's up, DC? Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be at this game. But the Giants game, oh man, I'm putting out my dancing shoes.
What's the question, Daryl? He's got a question for all of us.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ashley, what is your outlook for this coming Sunday? What are you hoping to see?
I'm going to start where I started, the keys of the game. I'm hoping that Sanders makes every darn kick that he needs to because he has one job only. Defense, Fangio, I know what the man's capable of doing. I don't think we've seen it all yet. I think he's still getting to know our defensive players. So I'm hoping as time progresses. But I know that man is even capable of putting even more pressure on those other quarterbacks. I'd love to see it this week against Russell Wilson. Tua, as he develops more and more, I mean, we don't even know Waddle's playing, right? But I'm going in here thinking Waddle's playing. So I'm excited to see Waddle, Hill, and Tua continue their little holy trinity and develop that. Phillips, as he grows, I want to see more of that. What am I giving the keys to the game? Or what? I got all in the
You're doing good. You're doing good.
You're doing good. You're doing good with all.
You're on the roll.
Right? I'm like potty mouth when I start talking about him.
No, you go, girl.
You're doing our job for us. Go ahead.
And I love Mostert. Mostert's my man. And he's the fastest guy on the team. Don't let anybody tell you different. Like, I heard, which I believe, him and Cheetah did a race, and he actually beat out Cheetah. So Tua, if the ball's not there, I know sometimes when Tua gets nervous, he kind of throws the ball, and it's like, oh man, you should have just took one for the team. If it's not there, Tua, confidently do what you got to do, but don't be scared to continue to pass off the ball because Mostert will get those yards.
Well, I tell you, like I've said before, this is a totally different Tua than what we've seen in the past.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
when he has time with the O-line, if the O-line protects them, he only 2 seconds and he's got that ball out. So if he could survey the field, I mean, there should be no problem.
Real quick, for Sunday right now, Ahmed's questionable, Waddle's questionable, Tyler Kroft and Julian Hill are both questionable, Armstead's questionable, Robert Jones IR, Raekwon Davis is questionable, and so is Jalen Phillips. Elijah Campbell and Kelvin Joseph are questionable. Nick Needham's out, but he will be coming back in week 5.
Good.
Yeah.
All those questionables are probably good. Then
we still talking about the keys to the game.
What's that, Paris?
Are we still talking about the key? You going around the board? The keys of the game? Let me know because I got my keys to the game too. So let me know.
Yeah. Real quick, DC's question was: do you guys believe now that Tua's progression was slowed by Coach Flo, and do you think if he was still here, Tua would be as good as he's been? Yes, I believe his progression was slowed by Coach Flo, and no, I don't think he would be as good as he's been.
I agree.
Yeah.
correct. I would agree with that.
I agree. Coach Flo is more of a defensive-minded coach.
Right.
I take nothing away from Coach Flo. He's more concentrated on the defense than the offense. And offensively, he just couldn't get the job done. What I like about McDaniels is already offensive-minded right from the gate, and he brings his own spin of the Shanahan offense to our team, which I love the fact that there's a whole bunch of different motions that you don't know where the motions are coming from. You don't know where the route is. You don't know and everything that all the analysts have been saying all across everywhere. He's throwing the ball while the receivers are in motion and they're going. They're still going at their speed. They're going there close to the top speed catching the ball, and you can't catch that.
What I like about Coach McDaniel with the offense, obviously, is that he's like a game of Madden with all these cheat codes, right? He has all these like different formulas in his head, and Tua is not your standard quarterback. Tua is not a Ben Roethlisberger. He's not a Tom Brady. He's not a guy who plays A, B, C, D. So it fits to what Tua needs, and it's been working, at least this year.
Great.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Mike McDaniel, man, he like to play chess. You know, he is a offensive guru. You know, with Flores, Coach Flores, he was a good coach, but he's a defensive mind set, and you can't mix the offensive guru with that defensive mind. For example, when Miami Dolphins went up there to New England to play New England. Yeah. Mike McDaniels had everything figured out. His man was figure out what Belichick was going to do. Play the ball, play them off way in the back for Tyreek Hill and Wallow. That offensive mindset kicked in. Did he say, you know what? I got you. We're going to end up running this ball. We're going to make some opportunities for our wide receivers. Our wide receivers to get up out there and will play off the ball. And I was saying that the keys to the game, to me, it's the same as Ashley here. You know, the keys to the game is that our defensive coach, he's gonna let it all out, because we look at the Chargers football game, he was kind of fresh. Then he went over to the New England game. He started putting everything together. Now, for him to go up against his former football team, he's going to let the cat out the bag.
Oh, you already know.
So let him know.
Yeah. So then the keys to the game is that our offensive line continue doing what they do to protect Tua. And for Tua got to play smart ball and not to get out there and run that ball like he used to. And the offensive line would step up. Miami would get 28-14.
Preach it, my brother. Preach it.
That's it.
I love it, Paris.
One thing that I'm not hearing too much of is we have to give credit also to the offensive line coordinator, whoever he is, because he's changed that. And ever since the season started, the offensive line, and not just one, but pretty much the whole line has progressed.
Yes.
And they're giving Tua more time.
Yeah.
They're also allowing holes for our runners, for our running backs to do what they got to do.
Yeah.
And then also too, with Coach McDaniels, his first year, you know, he was learning things. He's starting to get around. He's starting to make it around the learning curve. And I look at McDaniels as a mad scientist in a lab.
Yeah.
Coming up with all kind of experiments that you don't know nothing about. And he's going, I may be going overboard, he's going to change the NFL if he's not doing it right now with his mindset. And then by having Fangio as a defensive coordinator, basically we have two head coaches. If you really think about it.
Yes.
It's like having two head coaches. And the thing is look like they are getting along with each other. One needs to ask questions about if Coach McDaniels wants to find out more about the defense, then you go talk to Fangio. Same thing with Fangio. You want to learn more about the offense, go talk to Coach McDaniels. But both of these guys are aggressive. They're good at what they do, and what have you. And so I'm seeing a change in maturity. I'm seeing leadership. If the game starts off bad, Tua does not hang his chin down low and just sag to the sideline. He goes back to the sideline and said, "Look, we got to correct this. We got to get on board here." And he's putting his foot on the pedal and progressing. And sure, I'm seeing maturity. Also, I'm gonna tell you something else too. I'm not really concerned about his injury, because it looked like he's bulked up some and he's gotten stronger and what have you. And so really, my expectation with the Dolphins as a whole is high. It's very, and it's not, and then the other thing too it's a pattern going on now. If you look at the first game with the Chargers, and then the game with New England, both McDaniels and Fangio had made changes. It's not they're not using the same schemes
Yeah.
No, they're not.
that they're coming up with different schemes for different teams. So my guess is that they're watching film on as far well we know Fangio's familiar with them anyway,
Denver.
and then you
Yeah.
got Chubbs too. But I'm willing to bet you McDaniels is looking at film and he's going to come up with some schemes for them as well.
Yeah, let me just Paul. I'm sorry about that, Paul. Paul, let me just piggyback off of what you're saying. You know the most important thing, the Miami Dolphins doing things what they never did last year, which is sticking to the running game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sticking to the running game. They never
To the
did
running
that
game.
last year. If they continue to stick with the running game and the offense continue to play like they playing, Tua going to have plenty of opportunities. He's going to throw that ball deep. They just stick to the running game and Mustard continue to run that ball. Then we got the other running backs. Miami Dolphins should have no problem.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
to piggyback a little bit on what you saying, when you look at the running back, Mustard, we still got Brooks,
Brooks.
and what have you. If these guys are playing like that, if these guys keep playing hard the way we do, I'm not, right now I'm be straight. I'm not really in a hurry to get Jonathan Taylor. If he's available and we could get him, so be it. But I'll run it back right, and with the way that the offense is progressing and Coach McDaniel, I mean, like I said, we're good to go. And I can almost tell you, I'm gonna be straight. We can beat just about any and every team on our schedule.
It's green light.
Almost a repeat of 1972.
Real quick, talking about running backs, this shirt was just designed, and I got to give my approval, so I'm going to take a vote on what you all think.
Yeah.
It's for Chris Brooks.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Like
one more thing, Papa Paul. I hate to say this, but before you do it, his number's changed to 35.
Okay, I'll make sure he knows that.
I like the
he's
I like
number
the rock.
35 now.
The rock, the Brooks rock.
Yeah.
I like that. That rock remind me of Hard Rock. So I like that.
Oh yeah.
What's up, MCJB?
Yo.
What's going on, Pops?
JB?
What's going on? How you doing?
What's going on?
Man, we got two celebrities in here. We got 305 SportsBabe and Paris Love in here. I
You
like
better
this.
stop.
There
You're
you
like
go.
celebrity around here.
We got two
Can't beat
celebrities.
I'll tell you what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on.
Ashley is the celebrity. I'm not the celebrity.
Yes, you are.
She the
Man,
celebrity. I got to give it up
My
to
brother
her.
Paris Love, how you doing, man? How you
I'm
doing?
good. Good to see you.
Uh,
Good to see you. Good to see you.
JB, I'll tell you what's going on. Is I got two dogs sitting on me down below me, and one of them's got some bad gas tonight. Oh God!
Uh-oh.
Oh my God. It's funny.
Uh-oh. That can't be
But-
good.
I want to give a shout out to one of our family members. We're gonna do a little
Chef.
advertising for Chef Jew.
Yeah.
There he
You
is,
need
the
some
married
catering
man.
done.
The
You need some
cupcake
good
king.
catering done. You can Instagram them at Chef IJMW323, or you can call them for a booking 786-804-8096. Chef Jew, great cook, great caterer, and delicious desserts.
Oh my goodness. Hey baby, grab my phone. I need some cupcakes tonight.
Hey, your queen will give you all the cupcakes you want, Paris.
Oh my goodness.
She did the other night.
Yeah.
It was Villela.
So I know you can't be on too much longer, Ashley. You have anything else you want to add for Sunday's game?
I want to add something about last week.
Okay, yeah.
I just want to say how salty. I was salty too, sitting in the stands and seeing Devontae Parker and Mike Gesicki. Right? I wanted pass be pass. But okay, I'm just and you want what's best for the guys, but I'm like, dang, man, every time they did something good, I was like, man, really? Especially Gesicki, because Gesicki's a great player. He just didn't fit in our offense. So I was kind of like a little salty. I was like, rah, every time they did something good last week. That's all.
All right, so I'm gonna leave you with this.
Tell me.
How did you react with the last play of the game? Because I know how I reacted, and it's all through Facebook.
Dude, I mean, all of it, that fourth quarter, it was just, I thought we had it in the bag, right? But you never go into that thinking anything, right? Because I was at that Baltimore game last year, and I sat, a lot of people didn't stay. I sat with Allie. You were there too, right? Lou was there. We had our little thing, and like, I'll never forget that. And I sat there even when we were down by 30 points. So I knew how this could have took a turn for its worse. So throughout the whole entire game, I was at the edge of my seat, even through the fourth. And I'm glad it ended up, turning out for the best for us. But it could have went bad real quick.
Yeah, true.
So I'm excited about this week. Like I told you guys before, I've been to the first 2 away games. The other one we're going to do is MetLife.
Oh, wow.
And it's great to like see the Dolphins on the road. But there's nothing like experiencing with all you guys back at our own house.
With your family.
I did my mission on the road, got 2 victories. So now it's time for us to do it. They're telling us we're white on Sunday. It's supposed to rain. That doesn't always go well. So don't wear your red boxers. You're gonna. But no, the keys to the game. I mean, I told you guys already. I'm just excited to experience the home opener with you guys this weekend and start the season 3-0.
All right.
Let's go.
There you go.
Let's go.
There you go.
Thanks for having you, Ashley. It was great having you on, hon.
I
It really
know. I
was.
appreciate you guys. You guys are family. You know that you're not just. You're not
Appreciate
just. You know.
you.
You
Well,
guys,
you're more than welcome to join us anytime, Ashley. I know
don't
you're
tell me it's a
busy.
good time. Now you guys know where to find me too. I'm always here. Anything I can do to help promote whatever you need me for, you count me in. You guys know 305 SportsBabe website and 305 Sports Travel. So anything you guys need from me, I still need to unpack from the California trip, but you guys know where to find me. So
Oh wait,
We love you the way you are.
tell me.
Go
what you
ahead.
got.
Are you doing anything for MetLife Takeover? I might be going to that.
I'm gonna probably join in with the MetLife Takeover. I don't want to step on their feet. They already have a great operation.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit lower level. I know that they do the block upstairs, but I will tell you that the Heat play the Brooklyn Nets on Saturday. So for those who are staying that weekend, I might get a group block for the Heat versus Nets. If anybody wants to come to hang out with us in Brooklyn that weekend, and I'm also planning a watch party for the Germany game as well. I'm working with a German bar in the area, closer to you in Fort Lauderdale. So I'll be coming up with those details soon.
Yeah, I have a watch party for the Germany game. So
yeah, and I think Allie's working on something too. So it sounds like we'll have like all the different areas covered. So there's no reason to stay home and watch that game by yourself. Go to church early and then go to the watch parties. I got you, Paris.
or go to church on Saturday.
Yeah, or Sunday. We have a 6:30, 7 o'clock masses. So no excuse not to have God time and then come hang out with us. Or on it.
All right.
So,
I
you
like
guys know where to
that.
find me. Anything, I'm always here. So
Well, you're always more than welcome to
Real
join us
vibe, real
anytime,
vibe.
Miss Ashley. You're
Real
wonderful,
vibe.
and we appreciate you.
appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Peace,
Fans
love,
up.
and
y'all.
thumbs up.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
What a great person.
Yeah.
Now we got 2 celebs now, Paris and NCJB.
No, it's one celeb. Actually, you're right. It is two. Papa Paul's
Oh,
we
it's
gotta
2
get Papa
celebs.
Paul as a celebrity, man. Let's go.
I'm no celebrity.
Oh, of course. Of course.
He's the what's it called? He's the what's his actor name? The guy that was on The Trouble with the Curve guy. Oh, what's his name? Clint Eastwood. There you go.
I am no
Just kidding.
celebrity. I am no celebrity whatsoever. I am
You
just
look
me.
like Hulk Hogan, though. You look like Hulk Hogan. I mean, you got the little bald spot, you know. That's good.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. I got the bald spot. I got the white hair.
That's right. The Hulk.
media,
Yeah.
brother. How you doing,
Okay.
Mr. Paul?
Nah.
I ain't talked to you in a minute.
We're gonna-
MCJB,
we're gonna-
I'm doing good, my brother. I'm always glad to see you. You know how that go. Always
So
glad to see
love,
you,
brother.
man.
Love.
I love your music, and love your personality,
Man,
bro.
stop that. It's a working process. It's a working process.
Well, you missed my hype video from the beginning, JB. I made my own little hype video for the show.
Oh, is it on your channel?
Yeah, it's at the beginning of the show.
Let me mute my mic and let's see it.
See it.
You'll have to go back to the beginning of the show and see it.
Was you dancing
But-
at the beginning of it? Was you?
Oh no!
No, God no, God no.
Shit.
I don't need
That
to
would
go
have been the
break
end
it.
of the show. That would have been the end of the show. That would have been it. Damn.
Everybody
Hey,
would have
listen, man,
ran
we Dolphin
screaming.
family. You Dolphin family. He can dance.
Well, I want to change the subject real quick because
yeah. What's up?
I am tired. I am tired. This is 2023, folks.
Yeah.
Why is there still racism out there? Why?
You want me to answer that?
We are supposed to be loving thy neighbor, not loving thy neighbor, but love thy neighbor.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be family and friends.
Yeah.
I mean, we're supposed to be helping one another.
Yes. Yes.
I would answer that, but if I do, I don't want to cause YouTube to.
Yeah, we ain't. Don't demonetize us.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's certain
social
things
media.
you have to leave out.
Social media is a big part of it. It's
Big time.
because the people that are racist don't have the balls to go up to a person and say it face to face.
Right.
What happened was this, Paul. What happened was from somebody, I mean, you're older than me, but somebody that's 46 years old and it's probably been on social media close to 30 years and on internet for 30 years, the transgression and the evolution of it is this. It went from people saying it to your face all the way to the chat rooms, the little chat rooms on AOL, Web TV, MySpace, plenty
I
of
know,
all these
but
joints.
they're hiding. They're hiding when they're saying all this stuff.
But what it comes down to is it could be a person that's right next to you and they're just doing it on a social media platform and you just don't know.
Mhm.
I understand that is because they don't have the balls. How would their employer think of it if they knew what they were saying?
That's true. That's true.
Well,
I mean, we can make
and-
here's the thing though, with technology today, we can make that happen because actually you can sit there and let their boss know. You can let the local authorities know. You can let everybody know that needs to know that they're a racist or that they're a bigot or that they're discriminatory or that they're just an asshole. And you can just let the world know. And that could just crush their whole world. So it's a double-edged sword. You sit there and think you're getting away with words and being like, oh, okay. See, but people don't understand with social media and even with cell phone calls, they can all be traced. And a person can just hand their cell phone over if they don't have anything to hide to the local authorities, and they can trace that number if you sit there and allow the local authorities to go through your phone. So to the people that do these things on Facebook or all social media, don't you understand that the police is on there too? They're just waiting for you to do the dumbest shit or say the dumbest shit.
Mhm.
That means hate crime also. And if it's in another state, hate crime across state lines. Let's think about that, ladies and gentlemen. You might want to be a little bit smarter than that.
Mhm.
I agree with. I truly agree with that. Let me just say this. This can start with the Miami Dolphins community. Let me start with there first. If the Miami Dolphins community, we can get together and unite together, we can beat the whole world on the outside of Miami Dolphins community. I mean, come together, black, white, Spanish, yellow, green, wherever, and put that other foolishness to the side and just support our Dolphins, have fun at the tailgate, treat each other with respect, and love each other. But the problem is you always got that devil in the mix of it, no matter if you're black, no matter if you're white, the devil always in the mix of it to try to bring confusion and division in the Miami Dolphins community. But again, it starts with us as a family. We have to learn how to shut it down. Recently, I was on a phone call with Nate, and we was talking for a while, and I got to a point. I got heated. I got upset. I got mad, and just after tonight, a lot of y'all gonna see Paris Love remove. Y'all gonna know probably 12 o'clock tonight, or right after this broadcast. You're gonna see Paris Love remove himself from. I'm letting everybody know, and everybody's singing this right now live. Y'all gonna rewind the tape. When you see me remove myself from a particular group, I'm about to expose the situation. I'm tired I think it's that everybody hiding their hand, talking behind other people's back with this racism stuff, especially when it comes down to me, calling me out my name, the N-word, and all this other stuff. Guess what? I'm letting everybody know the nationwide right now, you're about to be exposed today.
All right.
And it needs to
I'm
happen.
done. I'm tired.
Well, I am too. It's very sad. The hatred needs to be gone.
We should love each other, man. That's what it is, man.
That's exactly.
I bleed that teal. My blood is not red. My blood is teal, orange, and you know what I'm saying, the Miami Dolphin colors. And each and every one of you on this panel the same way. We are family. And then if the world is watching that Papa Paul show right now, I just want to let the world know that right here on this panel, when you see somebody black and white, we are family. When we all need to stick together as the Miami Dolphins community to support our team so we can make it to the second level in the playoff. Let's go Dolphins.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Exactly. That's right.
I want to piggyback off of that. When I was at the game, I want to tell you.
What's up, CB83? Sorry about that. Go ahead, Winters.
What I want to sit there and tell everybody, I embrace people of all nationalities, all colors, all creeds. All that didn't matter. They were there to root for their team, and then I saw my fellow Dolphin family. We had females coming over taking pictures with us because they were fellow Dolphin fans. Their guys, their boyfriends or their husbands were Patriot fans, but guess what? They didn't care. They seen they Finn's family. They were Dominican. They was white. They was orange. They were purple. We are a family. When I sat there and created the saying, peace, love, fins up with my fellow brother Devontae, a fellow brother Devontae is Filipino and Trinidadian. That is my brother. I got gentlemen of different skin color. I consider y'all my brothers. I've always been like this way before the Miami Dolphins. If anybody will talk to you, they will let you know that Saul Winters never had a prejudice or racist bone in his body. There's no room for it. I don't got no time for that. If you got time for that, you got too much time on your hands. And that's the truth. At the end of the day, we all bleed red. At the end of the day, we cheer for the Miami Dolphins. I talk to people, and like Paul knows this, Paris knows this, Ethan knows this. I talk to people from all over the world, from different parts of this globe. Germany, London, Denmark, New Zealand, Japan, Guam. Can I keep going on and on and on? I can. We are one. So to you, sorry, you son of a bitch, that you decided to call my brother, Paris Love, to call my fellow brother out his name, you are a sorry sack of shit.
Is this, let me ask you, is this community guidelines violation? Because I ain't trying to curse. But, no, listen.
No, you can curse. It's okay.
Listen. I'm not gonna curse, but let me piggyback just a little bit off of Dolphin Winters, what he's saying. Little that each and every one of you know, my mom and dad white, adopted me.
Yeah.
Adopted me as their son. And they don't even see me like that. They see me as a child, a son. And that's how it's supposed to be. We don't see no color. And I know we got true brothers right here, right now on this panel, and we got true brothers out there and sisters out there. They don't even see no color. So they can say, if we can just stop it and just love, we'll be okay.
Right. And, I just want to add on because with me, I was raised up by two parents that were teachers. And when I was a little kid, I used to go, they used to take me to work every so often. And one of them had friends in their circle were of different cultures. And that's how I was raised up, to respect and to love the different cultures of the world, because we can all learn from each other. We can all help each other.
True.
And so all this racism and bigotry and all that, it's not. To me, it's not needed. You're not really hurting nobody. You're hurting yourself, and you're hurting those who are close to you when you bring that kind of negative, and then also too, you're poisoning the generations to come with that negativity. But the thing is this: when people unite and stand with each other, it's gonna be you're gonna become a minority
Yeah.
in this world. You will
Well,
be a minority in this world.
not to change the subject real quick. I just want to go on for like WCFL Dolphins fan club. I have my top countries, of course, United States, but Mexico, Germany, Nigeria, United Kingdom, Canada, Italy, Brazil, Japan, and Ireland, all in my group.
That's beautiful.
That's
Yeah,
good.
That's
and
beautiful.
that's how it should be. You know,
That's
that,
beautiful.
it's just sad. It's
And
sad that you can't. You know,
my second top city is actually Mexico City.
Oh wow. Mexico City, that's awesome. I have a big fan base up in Mexico City. I got over 2.6 million worldwide, and Mexico City is one of my huge big fan base, and they rock. They rock.
Look like
Well,
yeah,
Mexico
Mexico.
loves Miami Dolphins.
it's a
Mexico
late.
loves Miami Dolphins.
It's a
Yeah.
young lady similar to 305 Babe that was on a platform about a year ago, and she's like she sort of represent Mexico's in the same way as 305 Sports Babe.
Yeah.
And what I got to say is that the Miami Dolphins not just well known in the United States, we are known throughout the world. The
Yeah.
world, and the thing is,
Yeah.
it's increasing. It's not
Yes.
it's
Yes.
not steady. It's increasing.
Yes. Yes. We are. Yes.
I mean, because a majority of us love everybody.
Yeah, even Europe is big Miami.
Yeah,
Dolphins.
UK. Yes, UK and
Yeah.
Germany love us. Yes.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Well, thank you, Daryl. Thank you, Daryl.
DC.
DC.
Yes.
Daryl, DC. He knows what I'm talking about.
Right.
Chef Jew, enough is enough. Changes need to happen because some people, their eyes opened. Some don't realize that they're mixed.
And that's a fact. That's a fact because
whole
I just found
conversation.
out that my great grandfather and when I say this, I'm not saying this in a negative way because I was happy to find out that that he's Caucasian. And when I found out about that, I was happy
Yes.
because in my family we have different cultures in my family. So it's not just being raised up by two teachers who respect different cultures. It's in my family.
I
It's
guess
in my
Charlie's
family
been
blood.
around.
So, you know, if sometimes people don't understand, if you get to know a person, you'll see that with some people that it's a lot of good in them and you can learn and you can benefit from them.
Well,
It's
yes, there's a lot of good people that we can benefit from, but you got to be careful because there's a lot of two-faced people out there.
You ain't
yeah,
never
yeah,
lied on
yeah.
that. Woo.
Fine Pass talked about that.
Preach.
And then the other thing is that we are dolphins. And even though sometimes we're swimming with other dolphins, you're not all the dolphins. We're not just swimming along with dolphins. We also swim with sharks and
The piranhas.
barracudas and right, exactly.
Yes.
So we
yeah.
have to be careful who you're swimming with.
Not everybody a dolphin. I
Right.
like that. Not everybody a dolphin.
Say it again for the people in the back.
That's
Dolphin,
real.
you got dolphins swimming with the piranhas, so yeah, be careful.
Yep, that is true.
Hmm.
So let's get on. Let's talk about some football now.
Before y'all start, I gotta go. I gotta eat dinner. So
Ethan,
thanks,
man,
job,
take
y'all.
care of yourself,
Okay,
brother.
Ethan.
Love you
Yeah.
guys.
It,
Peace, love,
Yeah,
and
Ethan.
fun.
Let
Peace
me
up
know when
and
you grow
blessings.
up to be like your brother.
Come on now. Come on now. My God. I'll see y'all later.
Ethan,
Take
take
it
care.
easy. Peace up and
Take care,
blessings.
bro.
If y'all don't know, Ethan's younger brother, he's 17, a senior in high school. He's a left tackle lineman.
All right.
6'6", 300 pounds.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
And
Damn.
Ethan is short and skinny compared to his brother.
Wow. That's good.
So I told him, I said, your brother, I said, your brother makes it to Miami Dolphins. You got a new uncle.
I hear that.
Okay, Paris, I see you're chomping at the bit. Let me hear what you got for this weekend. Or you want to talk about other things. You go right ahead if you want.
This weekend, what I got for this weekend, I mean, I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be somewhere else ministering in the church, which, got to give God is.
Yes.
This week, what I got for this weekend, after I get through bringing the word, I'm trying to jump in my Dolphin truck and try to run to the nearest Buffalo Wings or Hooters, try to get to my house to watch the Dolphins beat up on the Broncos. So
The Broncos.
that's what I got for the weekend.
All right.
Chef Chew, he found out that he's mixed with 6 to 7 races.
Wow.
What?
That's why you got
Well-
curly hair?
No, but you know what though? If you really, I hate to say it, but no, I shouldn't say I hate to. But if you really think about it, depending on the generation, there's a lot of mixing going on, and some people don't even realize that they are mixed.
Yeah.
But yet
yeah.
you got
Honestly,
the bigotry and all that.
honestly, if you look, if anybody was to do a DNA thing, we are all mixed.
Yeah.
in one way or
Exactly.
another.
Exactly.
I am 33% Irish. I am German. I am Polish.
Yeah.
And then there's also some other stuff in there that I can't remember right offhand.
I know I'm a quarter Swede.
Because Paul, you not only that, remember me, you like 10% black too, because when you was staying with me, you were staying with me, man. I came out my room that night and you was in the living room listening to Jay-Z, and I was like, what the hell you doing? Why don't you go back to
Good
sleep?
grief.
I gotta listen to Jay-Z, man. He's the man.
Paul gonna tell me deuces. I'm like,
All right,
what is
wait, we want to
deuces? I don't
stop
even know
this.
what
All right, so if Paul is listening
Deuces
to
never
Jay-Z,
loses.
if Paul's listening to Jay-Z, I was listening to Conway Twitty on the way home on the bus. You right.
Man,
Well,
look, man, to make
hey,
a long
Conway
story
Twitty's
short,
good, but
hey,
you ever heard of the country rappers?
Yes, I heard the country rappers.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, to make a long story short, man, I'm so proud of my brother, my friend brother Paul. I mean, Paul can't. I mean, I'm not trying to put it on him, but I got to give the man the credit, the respect he honestly deserved. He came a long way for him. I always said he traveled from 5 hours when I was in the hospital and spent a night, a week or two, and to make sure that Paris was okay. That brother was there. We talk about the Miami Dolphins from when he came in my house and to the end. Me and him wake up in the morning time. It was all about the Dolphins. I'm gonna tell you something. I love what you do. You continue doing what you do. Your fan base, the club, everything is going to increase, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Paris. That means a lot.
That might make your hair grow back a little bit, though. But I just want to.
I'm just being me, Paris. I'm just being me. I love my brothers and my sisters. I'll do anything for anybody if I can. Real quick, a shout out to Dolphins Thursday out there, Eric Riviera.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's just getting his show started. And he's a great person too. Great person.
Eric says we need a convincing win, but a win is a win.
Yeah,
I agree. D has to dominate. Like to see good play.
Yeah.
MLB Baker, middle linebacker Baker to 2 week for middle linebacker, and like to see Chosen activated. Well, you're liable to see some of that this week. You never know.
Chosen or Brooks too. Yeah.
It's a possibility. If Wallow is not playing, Chosen might be. We do never know.
Yeah.
Or Easy E has a more. Easy E might go out there.
Yeah,
Right.
you never know.
He's the-
I think Waller's going to play. I mean, maybe
I
I'm
wouldn't.
wrong.
Listen. I'll keep it a bean with y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If I am Mike McDaniel, I'm going to sit there and let Waddle sit out. Let him sit there and get himself together because you're going to need him against Buffalo. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not taking nothing away from Denver.
Right.
Denver's a very important game. This is a
I agree with you
game.
100% on that.
Yeah,
This is a
I
conference.
would agree with that. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I agree. It's an important game, yes.
But
But
I would rather have Waddle sit out this game. Like, I'll be honest with you. I'd rather Waddle sit out this game. Armstead sit out this game. Go with what we have. Bring Easy E, Barrios and those guys, Craycraft and those guys can handle that fucking handle the fucking load and sit there and play with them and get ready for Buffalo the following week. So we got a full healthy squad going into Buffalo.
yes,
There you
yes,
go. There you go.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I like that. I love the way he talks. Say that again.
No.
What's
That's
up,
what I
Concrete
like.
Dolphin?
That's
Yeah, so
Yeah, save Waddle for the clumsy Buffalo
for the
Bills.
Buffalo
I agree,
Bills,
Chef.
yeah. There you go.
Hey man, listen. Do y'all guys agree? Do y'all agree that in our division, it might sound crazy, but I really think it's gonna happen. I believe that we're gonna sweep our division. We're gonna beat New England 2 times, New York Jets 2 times, and we're gonna beat Buffalo 2 times. I might sound ironic and crazy, but I believe that. I think that we got the team to do it.
I have a high possibility of seeing that. Yes, the only game I might be a little bit worried about is going to be that home Buffalo game, that Buffalo game at their home.
yeah, away game. Yeah.
It depends on if they can come, if they actually come together. But they've had some injuries, so we might be able to sweep them.
It would be beautiful.
Yeah.
It would be beautiful.
I say right now, I don't think we lose a home game this year.
I like that. I like
I
that.
like that.
And
You win
also
your home
too,
game, you usually are doing pretty good there.
Yeah, that's true. We're doing pretty good. Darn good. Yeah, I like
especially
that.
the beat New England with Bill Belichick there. That's why I think we have a chance to beat Buffalo even in their home turf. So
Man, I hope this come to pass because I can't wait to see Dolphin winners. We're gonna be at the Buffalo game, and we gonna every Miami Dolphins, including me and him, we gonna be screaming swept, 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 sweet, sweet. We gonna be doing
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So,
Boy, they're gonna be
I want to see them beat up on each other. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad because we're gonna definitely try to.
it's gonna be fights. It's gonna be crazy out there. Oh yeah.
but let's not forget the San Diego game. Even though like I said, when I watched it on TV, I saw a whole bunch of Dolphin fans up in the stadium.
That was beautiful. That was
That's
beautiful.
what I heard.
Not, I'm saying, sorry, not with the saying with the Chargers. I
Yeah,
saw holes up in there, and they were loud.
yes, and it was about 50%. There's a lot of, even some commentators believe that the Dolphins actually took the home field advantage away from the Chargers somewhat.
Yeah, I heard it was like over 3,000 Miami Dolphin fans in the house.
No, there was more than that.
Was more than that? Oh my goodness.
No, they're saying 50-50.
And they were loud.
If it's 50-50, and that's I think a 60,000 seat stadium.
Yeah.
So that's 30,000 fans.
30,000.
Could you imagine with the Miami Dolphins home games? Could you imagine that we could just pack up that stadium with Miami Dolphin fans? Because in the years past ago, it used to be more of the opposite team more than the Dolphin fans. But if the Dolphins, we can all come out and just pack up the stadium, man, we got an awesome chance.
Guys, make sure
I remember last year, Pamela was even saying there was, the Packer game she went to. She said there was Packer fans that were there and making noise.
Well,
at the Dolphins stadium.
I know from what I heard recently, there is a Packer fan that has season tickets for Miami
What?
Only because he enjoys football that much.
Damn.
That's-
I like it.
And he wears his cheese head and his green jersey and everything.
Yeah.
wow.
But he might sound like he might end up switching that up for aqua and orange sometime down
You
the
never
road.
know.
He may give up the cheese and want to become a Dolphin.
You never know. The stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's just like, I mean, you see what happened to Aaron Rodgers, and I guarantee you,
Unfortunately, yeah.
I guarantee you 50% of those tickets that were bought this season, tickets that were bought this year and everything, were going to be sold for most of the games.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
And all those jerseys too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's a good point. The jerseys and
Everybody bought all those jerseys that they can't wear.
Those games,
Oh.
those games there with the New York Jets games, those things, for far as I heard, it was sold out because of Aaron Rodgers. Now they had Cook came in, it was sold out. So unfortunately, I feel bad for them. What's going on with them? It seems like the New York Jets cannot never get ahead. But I tell you what, when they come to Miami, Florida, I'm not gonna feel bad. That's just it is what it is.
me neither.
Oh,
Well, I am looking forward. I want to see this Sunday. I want to see our defense step up a little more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, my goal, of course, my prediction for the first 4 games is not correct as far as the defense goes, but it doesn't mean it can't be for the rest of the. It was correct for the last game. It doesn't mean it can't be correct for the next 2.
Yeah.
And that's 17 or less points the opponent scores.
Well, you're 1 for 1, so you got to give your credit. You got to give yourself 50% credit. So you're 1 for 1.
Yeah.
And
That's not bad.
I honestly think, I really think that I'm looking at Denver 14. Miami's going to have 30 or 31.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
You know what? Go ahead, Paul.
Well, I'm saying that because I want to see our points for average stay at 30.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Well, I got 2 points.
You got
Go back to the Patriots game. That game should have been 31-10. Should have never been 17. That's what made me mad because we were moving the ball very efficiently throughout that game. What I didn't like was we started getting a little sloppy with the handoffs. That was Tua and that was Connor. It was a blame of both, like Paul said, and I will agree with him with that. But I think we was moving the ball so efficient. It should have been just a 31-10. And they gave them that 17 because, I mean, like we said, all those guys down the damn field. I'm like, how you got all these offensive linemen down the field and you got all these ineligible men downfield and they allowed the play to keep going. And it was a big play, too. So,
well, but banana there, never say never. Things happen all the time.
I'll say this.
But you know my prediction was 28-14. But you know what? I'm thinking about this for a minute. You know, I'm thinking that the Dolphins defense and the Miami Dolphins crowd in the stadium will be sold out. You look here, I'm changing my prediction right now tonight. My prediction is going to be Miami Dolphins 35 and the Broncos 10. 35.
Yeah.
I got 42-14.
I'm going on a limb.
What's that, MG? What's that,
JB?
I got 42-14.
Whoa!
That's
okay.
cool.
We get that 40,
I like that.
We get that 40.
I said yesterday,
that.
31-17.
I like that. That's close.
Hey, you know what? Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Anything.
You know,
it could be a blowout. Who knows?
I
It could
think
be
for
double
the
teams,
first game of the
blowout.
season, it's gonna be we're gonna show out.
well, I mean that's just it. Being our first home game, it's going to be extremely loud there this time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Extremely
no.
loud.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
there's
yeah.
going to be more Dolphin fans than any other team in there too. Like
Yeah.
when I went to the New England game and Miami game last year, there were more New England fans than Miami Dolphins fans. I'm going to say that. I'm going to admit that.
Yeah.
This year is going to be freaking different.
Woo-woo.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
going to be more Miami Dolphins at every home game. And this one being the home opener, it's just going to be slam packed full.
Man, I wish I was coming there.
That's,
Me too. How you think I feel? I wish I was going too.
I think that's another reason why the Dolphins
Fans
may
gonna go
win.
crazy.
I'll be
Because
there
It'll be
for
crazy.
that weekend,
the
though.
first home opener, and they want to make an impression at home.
Somebody said 31-14. Who was that?
Charles Kirby.
31-14. All right.
Yep,
Oh,
Charles
okay.
Kirby.
Okay.
He'll
But
be.
he got the biggest
Now,
score,
y'all-
40-something 14.
He won't be down there this game, I don't think, because the store he works at, he's been closing, and he's the only closure they have right now. They're training a new one.
Hey, let me ask him a question down there. Listen, you said that you wish that you can be down here to the game, right?
Yeah,
Do you want to
Yeah.
go to the game?
Talking about me?
You.
No, well, I do, but I'm trying to come for fan club weekend because I just got accepted to the University of Miami. So I'm saving. Yeah, thank you. I'm saving some money. And waiting for fan club. I'm going to tour around the campus a little bit, see what it's like. I've already done research through the internet. Now it's time. I got accepted. I've been accepted for 2 schools so far. South Carolina, which I'm not even.
Okay.
And then UM, which is my dream school.
Okay.
So I'm going to tour around the area, see what it's like. And my mom and dad are going to come, and then they're going to leave, and I'm going to stay for the fan club festivities. So I just got to save my money,
Okay.
and financial aid and do all that stuff. College
But
stuff.
but you know the reason you Paul and winners know, they already know. They know Paris Love for a long time. You know the reason why I asked you that question, right?
Good. No, I don't.
I was going to get you a free ticket to come down here to sit in the 100 section.
Paris, oh my
Yeah,
God.
I was definitely going to do that. If you would have said yeah, I would have made that dream happen for you. But college, UM, you got to do what you got to do.
Chef Chu says 35-14.
Yep,
Paris, I love you.
Okay.
Paris.
That's my scope.
Now, y'all see the trend that's going on. It's plus 30. And I believe that our Dolphin offense is on that where we're going to be putting up 30 plus.
Yeah,
Wall, oh man.
I agree with you.
Moving forward.
I agree with you, Mr. Polk, 100%.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
And for the first time, the NFL Network is finally shining the light on the Miami Dolphins. Really, I don't care, but because I do watch them in the morning also.
It's time.
I'm going
It's time for the
to
Miami
tell
Dolphins.
you this right now. I'm telling you this on September 21st.
Yeah.
When we are 6-0, and then Philly is 6-0, watch they say this is the preview of the Super Bowl. I'm telling y'all this right now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. They're gonna say it's the prediction of the Super Bowl right here, right now. And then they're gonna say, is the winner of that game going to be like actually the Super Bowl favorite or whatever? Watch. But the thing is, I'm not gonna eat that. I'm not even drinking that Kool-Aid. You know why? Because you gotta face the Eagles. Then about 2 weeks after that, you gotta face the champs too. So when you sit there, if you beat the Eagles and when you beat the champs, like what they say, to beat a man, you got to beat the man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, but thing is that with that Philadelphia and the Miami Dolphins, I mean, 6-0, that would be perfect. That would be good. That would be like a little Super Bowl, a mini Super Bowl. But here's my thing with that, and I always say, man, Philadelphia ain't playing nobody. Miami Dolphins playing somebody.
True.
They're playing somebody. So if that ever happened, 6-0 and 6-0, Miami got that, man.
Well, here's the deal. The deal is this, and this is statistically facts. The Philadelphia Eagles got the hardest schedule in the NFL. We got the second hardest schedule in the NFL. Sorry, Paris. We do podcasts. We got to keep it factual. So
You live in
Well,
Philadelphia.
I'm going to
You
give you
live
some.
in Philadelphia. That's why you saying that.
I got. Hey, listen. I got.
I'm going to give you some facts right here.
What's the
Do
fact?
you know if Tua keeps on the pace he's at right now for the average,
Yep.
that he will throw for over 6,000 yards?
Oh, I know. I thought you were talking about that. Be out. Wow,
No.
that's good.
Right now he's averaging over 350 yards a game.
Well, you know what?
And if he keeps on that pace, he'll hit 6,077 yards.
Oh my goodness.
But you know
Is
what?
that your dog, Papa?
That's
Is that your
Yeah.
dog that's barking?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a 6-month-old.
6,000 yards. With the thing with Tua, that there will be beautiful. But you know how the other team's defense, they're gonna try to get on the other side to find out what the Dolphins doing on offense. So it may just be a lot, you know what I'm saying, running the ball and opening up the field. But I don't think he's gonna go. If he do continue on that pace, yeah, that would be awesome. It might happen if he do, but the way that they're gonna figure out what the Dolphins do, and doing, the Dolphins gonna have to continue pushing that ball, running that ball to open up.
But that's why I mentioned earlier that one of the things I'm seeing with this season already is that Coach McDaniels
it's all
and
about
Fangio, and each game they play scheme. So it's like they're doing their homework with the opponents that we're playing, and I think they're going to have a scheme for each opponent that we play.
That's perfect.
Both
perfect
Fangio
word.
and McDaniel. So I think they have the skill and knowledge to make the changes and have our team ready for whoever that we play.
That's right. One game at a time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly. But
You're right.
the projection for us is high.
Yeah. I'm so happy that people talking about the Miami Dolphins now. They finally waking up. They everybody waking up and saying that, you know what? Dolphins got an easy path, baby. We see the division in our way. All we gotta do is just take it one game at a time and just play ball.
That's right.
We gonna we're gonna advance in the playoffs.
Paris, I'm gonna tell you honestly, it's still some non-believers out there, and I believe that we got to go on the way. This is how I feel.
We gonna wake them up.
I feel this, and I tell people, I watch McDaniels every press conference McDaniel does. I watch. This dude is a methodical type of dude. Dude graduated from Ivy League college. He's extremely intelligent. He went to 7 different NFL teams. It's not like this dude don't know football. And it's like he's a sponge. So what I like about this guy is this. What I like about him is he's not going to give you the answer that you think you're going to get. He makes you sit there and wonder what he's thinking. And then when he puts it out there, you're like, wow, this came from you. So I really believe this. In the second year, Papa Paul will testify to this. You'll testify to this. I always give coaches 2 years. This is his second year. This man is starting to be a believer. But I feel like this. I feel that we go into every game like it's a playoff game. I think we go into different. I think that.
Well, I agree with you. I agree with you. I think he's also taken on the Shula philosophy.
Yeah.
One game at a time.
Yeah.
That's it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's that mindset, that football mindset.
Right.
And what make Mike McDaniel so special? If you read up the story on him, when he was explaining, he said that his daddy used to take him to the games, and he used to sit in the stands and just dissect and break things down like wow.
Mm-hmm.
And for him to get the opportunity like this to be a head coach, you're right. This is his second year. Hey, I'm not listen to me now clearly. I'm not talking Super Bowl, But yo, I feel kind of good.
Oh, we all, man.
Yeah, we all do.
I
feel
all
good.
feeling good.
I just feel
I
good.
do too.
I just feel good. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing that really made me feel good when we played New England, and to look at Belichick's face, because
yeah.
I don't think he was expecting the Dolphins to play the way that they did, and I think Coach McDaniels made some adjustments during the game that helped us to beat our Belichick and the Patriots. So I think he's going to, like I said, he's going to do that with each game, just like you said,
Yes, he
one
is.
game at
Yeah.
a time. Same thing with Fangio, because when we played the Chargers, yeah, they were gashing us. But look what happened when we played New England, because New England has a 3 running back by committee, and
Yeah.
we practically shut down their running game.
Yes.
Bowling
yes.
ball of a running back named Stevenson, and he was like out of action. You didn't see much of him.
Well, I want to give another little stat here. I just looked up. Tyreek wants at 2,000 yards, and last week he only ran 40 yards. But you average that out, and between the two games, it's 127.5 yards a game. In 17 games, that's 2,167.5 yards.
Woo, I love those stacks.
Yeah.
Love those stacks.
Yeah.
That's
I think
So-
Tyreek gets 100. I think he gets 100 yards this weekend.
Oh man,
It's going to be tough, I think, only because everybody watched what New England did to Tyreek. And they're going to other teams are going to start
copycatting.
double
They can
teaming him.
try. They can try, but they don't.
They try.
But if they don't have the right personnel on the field, it's not going to work. Which people
And they
gotta
don't got
understand.
I understand that, but
You don't have that personnel.
if they smother him, it's just going to leave our other guys open, either the run game or the other pass players.
Right.
And not
Exactly.
only that, and they don't have the mindset of Belichick. They don't got that mindset.
Right.
I
That's
think-
why I brought up Belichick.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't got the mindset of
Don't have his mindset.
Belichick. Terry, I agree with winners. Terry gonna get probably 110.
I would love to see him. I would love to see
He's
him
gonna
get
ball out.
another. I would love to see him get another 200-yard game. I'd love to give. I'd love to have him have 90 or 100 yards. That's fine with me. I'm just throwing it out there as a scenario that can happen.
I think
Is
he'll get
that-
over 300. So,
But see, the thing is, we have balance on the offense,
Yeah,
because
we
they did slow down Tyreek. But look what happened with Mustard. Mustard have 120 something yards rushing,
Yeah,
and then you
and
throw
then-
an A chain.
He also had 8 different receivers. Mostert
Right.
and A-Chain being one of those.
Right. And then you got River
So-
Craycraft. You got
Smythe.
Thorne
You got- You
stepping
got
up.
Barrios,
Barrios, exactly.
and Waddle.
And-
They all stepped up.
Right. And then we still got Easy E
Yeah.
as well. So it's just what
And that's what I'm saying. They might
Mhm.
be able to shut down Hill, but we have all these other players out there that can step up.
Exactly. Plus
Winners got a big Kool-Aid smile on his mouth. He's trying to figure out that noise in the background. What's this kind of play?
I'm cracking up. No, it's Finn. It's his DolFans with the.
He just.
It is
I'm sorry.
It's
I was about to say
Finn is killing the toy, man. I know it's Finn.
it's Finn killing a Bronco.
I thought it was somebody who was trying to learn how to smoke weed.
I've been doing this too long. Trust me.
It's Finn killing a Bronco.
Mhm.
That poor Bronco.
Pope, I'm sorry, Pope. I'm sorry, Pope. It's just that the funny part about it, the dog making these little squeaky noise, and then Dolphin Winner sitting up there smiling like, is he smoking weed? What's going on? See, there you go.
See, even Finn barked at that. He agreed.
He heard
He
you.
barked with
He
his
heard
long
you.
voice too. When I listen, when I said weed, he barked. He did a what you giving that dog?
Right? Indy. Indy, speak. Right?
What you giving that dog, man?
Go ahead, tell him, Indy. Indy, say hello. Speak. 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 Yes, again. See, that's Indy. Indy's saying hello to Paris.
Hey, roll over, Indy. That's like talking. Look here, man. That's like talking to Lassie. Y'all remember Lassie back then? Hey, Lassie, go ahead and run
Oh,
and jump
yeah,
to the
that's
wind.
right. That's right.
Hey, Paris has met my dog Indy. He knows.
Yeah, beautiful dog.
Mm.
Beautiful dog.
And
Smart
smart.
dog. That dog can talk. Man. Look, I told that dog, say my name. That dog said, Paris Love. I'm like, what the? I'm telling you.
Like Mr. Ed.
That dog gonna make him some money, man. Y'all laugh, but he gonna make some. That dog can talk.
But we're keeping that a secret because she also gives me the point spread and everything and what I should go with.
Oh Lord, that's good.
If that happens, then we going to the Super. We definitely going to the Super Bowl.
But man, guys, I'm so happy with the Dolphins, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm so happy for Mike McDaniel, his second year. I'm so definitely happy with Tua. I mean, he didn't really get that good opportunity, that chance with Flores. I don't got nothing against Flores, but Mike McDaniel's coming in with the Don Shula thing, and then Tua is loved by Mike McDaniel. The little errors, the throws, and Mike McDaniel still support his quarterback and say, throw that ball. Let's get this ball going. So I'm happy with the Miami Dolphins doing.
Before the season, I was worried about the offensive line. I mean,
and you know what, though? The coaches told us not to worry about the offensive line.
Yeah.
And I believe them now. That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah,
because like I said, they went and got the offensive line coordinator, and he got the and we're doing it without how you said Teron Armstead. We're doing it without him.
Yeah.
Well, Paris, if you see that concrete, Dolphin said, "Glad to see you, my brother, looking fresh."
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I got the Miami Dolphin on too. So you see, Superman. Sorry, but yeah.
Well, you are Superman, Paris. You are.
Nah, man.
You are Paris. Paris, you are a Superman.
I'm not taking the credit away from Dolphin winners. Don't do that here on this live here. On this show, I'm not taking the credit away from Dolphin winners.
No, Dolphin Winners is not Superman.
I don't want
Dolphin Winners.
Listen, I don't want him to go to
Paris.
depression and be smoking weed and losing his mind. So I'm not saying you ain't gonna do that today, Paul.
You got it off track, Paris. Paris, Dolphin Winners is not Superman. Dolphin Winners is High Man.
Oh yeah. when you had your first Miami Dolphin live show and Dolphin Winners was there, and Dolphin Winners was looking in his face, looking for stacks.
he was pretending he was Stevie Wonder on the piano.
Oh, he sure was. I just
for y'all tripping tonight.
I love you.
Y'all can quit your day jobs. Oh Lord, don't ever do that again, please. Lord. No,
Thank you.
Ooh.
The Giants 49er game has started.
Yeah, it's 3. I'm watching on my computer right now, guys. It's 3-0 San Fran.
Yeah.
Thank you, Concrete Dolphin.
That's another good team, man. The 49ers look like with their new backup quarterback. That's a starter.
Chef Jew, the game should be dedicated to OG Paris. Finns have to win.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I mean, I appreciate the love of the Miami Dolphins community, period. Y'all guys rock. Y'all rock.
Chef Jew, I heard you're bringing some cupcakes for Chris Enos's birthday.
Wow.
So I look forward to having one of those.
Somebody in for a treat.
Yeah. Chef Drew, what my Dolphin truck? When are you gonna come down here and pick it up?
Oh, that's right. That's right. You did mention that.
I don't tell me, Paris, because it's killing me. I wish I had the money.
No. Chef Drew want the truck. I'm waiting for him for 10 years, so he better come tomorrow and pick this truck up and get the keys and let's go.
Well, you know how bad I wanted it too since I met you.
No, but the difference between you and Chef Drew giving me cupcakes on the house.
Well, and that's for life, though, right?
That's for life. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's
I can't
sound
beat
like a
that.
deal in the
Paul, I'm
making.
sorry. I can't disagree with that.
No, I couldn't either. I would do it.
Yeah.
Let me stop playing, man. Chef Drew might be knocking at my door right now. I think I hear somebody knocking. So
Well, Paris, if he does that, you're going to want to get a treadmill and use it.
Oh yeah, I know, man, because my stomach getting big right now. I can't fit in my Dolphin outfit. I think that's one of the reasons why I canceled the game this week going to the game, because if I put on that Dolphin football uniform, I'm going to look like a Pratnick Seagull. I can't do it.
Hey, Paris, Chef Drew said he'll hit you up tomorrow.
God, dog it. I just was playing. Okay. All right, see you tomorrow.
Hey, you might get cupcakes for life now.
That's right. You only gonna get one tire.
Oh shit.
Boy, he gonna be rolling that thing right all the way down.
All I gotta say is that Paris did a terrific job. The way he how you say dolphin up that truck.
Oh yeah, man. I like the Hummer. The Hummer is more comfortable. The Miami Dolphin Hummer is beautiful. I love it. I think Tony Hernandez, Paul, you got to give him the credit, the shout out.
Well,
Please
Tony Hernandez is great. I mean, he's done my shirts, the club shirts I have made up, which is let's see, the club shirts I have made up. Let me find them real quick.
Tony is magnificent. He's amazing. He's amazing.
I don't have them on here right. Here's the A-chain one he did for me.
Yes, love it.
He designed that up and did that for me. That's the A-chain one. And then the club shirt. The club shirt is just
man.
I like the
That
A-chain.
is nice.
Beautiful.
Look at that. The eight all aboard. Oh man, that's
all
nice.
aboard the
That is
A-train.
nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Gentlemen, we got a tie. We got a tie game, gentlemen. 3-3.
3-3. Oh, this is gonna be a good game. A defensive game.
Yeah.
The only thing about it, though, you can only watch it on
Giants
Prime
are getting
Video on Prime.
I mean, the Giants are getting.
Tony, you are the best, Tony. You don't need to thank us for the shout out.
That's right, Tony. Yeah, man.
Good job, Tony.
Speaking of Tony,
you got to talk. You got to send some prayers out for him. Yeah.
Tony did the truck. He wrapped the trucks, the Dolphin trucks. He's the only one down in Homestead that do the wrapping the Dolphin trucks. You know, we got other people down by the stadium that did Papa Pump and Big Brandon them trucks. But Tony take care of Paris Love 24/7, man. That man.
And you also got.
He's very creative.
You also got to throw a few prayers to Tony for his recovery. He just had a knee replacement.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's doing good. He's doing his therapy and all. So, and while you're watching and listening, Tony, let me know if you do koozies, beer koozies. Because if you do, I might get some of those made up as soon as I get you paid off for the other stuff. I gotta get him paid off that other stuff first.
Man, Tony, did you see the back of? Did you see Tony Hernandez? Since we're on the top of his house, did you see the back of his house?
No, I haven't seen the back of his house.
The pool in the back, Miami Dolphin. It looked like a barn. I mean, beautiful. The man good. He's good.
Yeah,
Everything
right,
Miami Dolphins. The mailbox.
Yeah,
Miami
mailbox.
Dolphins.
That's what I was about to say. The mailbox. I remember seeing the. You sent me a picture of that. I mean, he's the man. Like I said, he Dolphin his house and vehicles up pretty well.
That's right.
Man.
And if any one of y'all right now who's listening to this live, y'all need anything done with Miami Dolphins, from T-shirts to your vehicles, inside, outside, hit up Tony Hernandez. The man doing his job.
He is, which I've told Dolphin winners, he's getting me done up with some of the peace, love, and fins up stickers.
He is.
Okay.
I'm having some of them done vertically and horizontally.
That's beautiful. Oh yeah, I like that. Make sure you bring me some. I love it. Who is Chef Drew?
Yeah, he said, I'm definitely going to take care of the truck. I'm not changing nothing to the truck.
Chef G, you got to take the 8-track out, bro.
Yeah, you might want to take that 8-track player out of there, Chef G.
You got to take that out, bro.
That was
For
good
real.
one, Dolphin.
When is he
Dolphin winner, that was good.
He paid me.
You the man, Dolphin winner. You the man.
Good. That's
Well,
a good one.
wait. The thing is, it's not just a regular 8-track. It's a multi 8-track player.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It takes up half of the back seat.
You're going to make a verse on his Miami Dolphin
They don't
channel?
make those anymore.
Hold on for a second. He going to make a verse on his Miami Dolphin channel? You might as well tell him to take out KC and his Sunshine Band. And that's what I got.
Oh, no.
Right.
Don't
I'm proud
forget
of my
it.
8-track. And I got a number of Miami Dolphin songs playing in my 8-track.
Chef Jew, I will make sure you get stickers. Matter of fact, when I see you this weekend, I got some other stuff for you, Chef Jew. I'll take care of you, brother. Paris knows I will.
Oh, yeah, he will. He will. He took care of me, man. Mentally and crazy. He took care of me.
In fact, that's how I met Papa Paul is through Paris.
Yes, I was visiting Paris on one of his
that's
times.
right. That's right. That's
And
right.
we talked on the phone with Mr. Polk.
It was number football, man. Dolphin football. Dolphin talk.
Straight out football, straight out Dolphin love.
Yes, it was.
That's good.
And Willis, I can't wait to see you again, my brother.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, brother, what I just want to say to you and everybody on this panel. This past weekend was just a dream. It was a dream come true. I never thought I would ever be able to set foot in Gillette Stadium, and it finally happened, and it was like so surreal. I got a chance to embrace all of that and to see my Vince family embrace me. I mean, my brothers from Mexico, my brothers from down Florida, my brothers from up there, and the brother that took me in up there is a lifelong, diehard Miami Dolphin fan.
And very extremely knowledgeable about the past and present Dolphins.
Yes, he is.
And
Mr. Russell Hartman, definitely. Brother.
He doesn't forget anything.
You remind me of Polk. Polk this thing way.
What's so scary, I wanted to say this to you guys. What's so scary about that, man? We could have been on this show for literally 8 to 10 hours, and he would have been spinning Miami Dolphin facts all the way through. And the only reason why he said there's a gap is because he was in the service. He's a Navy man. He served in the United States Navy. So it was a gap of a few years, but during that time, he was still going to games, flying out and coming back. So that man still is a diehard Dolphin fan.
Well, his knowledge got OJ to jump on the show for a while.
Yeah.
It was, and that was a beautiful, incredible surprise. We love OJ, but him jumping on, was just wonderful. OJ's a great guy, and the compliments OJ gave us and everything too, as winners will tell you.
Yeah. Let me see if I can go ahead and pull some strings so we can get Joe Rose on the show. Good friend of mine.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Guy, good. Awesome spirit. Him and
Well,
Bo Campbell. They good people. Good people.
Well, I'm also gonna talk to Troy Drayton and see about getting Sean Wooden on.
Oh, he's good. He's awesome. I met him many times. He's good. He's good. So let's make this dream happen. Fellas, listen, I love y'all guys. I definitely got to go and take care of some business. I got to go to the script proposal. So I'm going to see y'all.
Oh, goodness.
I'm going to see y'all on the other side. Let's go. Look at Paul. Paul, when you were sleeping in my house, You heard my room door shaking. Don't act like that. Don't do that. You had your pajamas on. You even knock on my room door saying, Paris, y'all got to calm that down like quick. We was only playing Miami Dolphins football. That we were playing football. She was hiking. Listen, she was hiking the ball to me, and I was playing tour. So we're just playing football. That's all we do.
Yeah, I hear you.
Go to bed, Paris.
Love y'all, man. Fins up.
Peace, love, and fins up, brother.
One love to you, my brother. One love. Good grief.
Well,
my goodness.
That's going to be a tough one, Charles. I don't know if he does much of anything like that.
Hey, listen, never say never, brother. I'm gonna be honest
No,
with you.
I never say never. I just said I said that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah. Even if we could get 15, if we could get 15 to 20 minutes of Dan Marino, I would just take that. And I mean that. That would be you. Listen, we've been blessed to have OJ on the show. We've been blessed to have Miss Shannon Needham, Nick Needham's mom on the show. We've had Richmond Webb on the show.
Troy Drake.
So it's been a blessed. We've been blessed, man. In a short time, we've only been in existence for what, 6 months now?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Dan Marino, when he first came on, I was in the stands.
Yes, you were, and that's why I said we appreciate you, brother. Definitely, man. You're like I keep telling you, you are welcome on here at any given time.
We welcome anybody, and one of these days we're going to get Chef Jew up here and do a little interview with Chef Jew and talk about.
Yeah, Chef Jew, we got to schedule something with you, brother. We got to get you fellow Dolphin Nation 305. We Dolphin Nation 305 is in the house. Mr. Polk is in the house. Paris Love, myself, my man Chef Jew. Yeah, shout out to Dolphin Nation 305.
Yeah. And shout out to you Dolphin Winners, because like I said, you're a great person. Like I said, it's a play. And in fact, this is my first time meeting John Fetterman, because I've been seeing him on a lot of platforms. So brother, shout out to you too, man.
He's always watching the talk shows and stuff.
In the chat,
right? In the chat, right? It's all good. It's all about family.
Well, I appreciate that, Mr. Polk, and I pray to hope to see you one day in person. Seriously.
But all in all, we're going to get through all this other BS and stuff. Sunday's going to be a hell of a game. It's going to be a hell of a weekend. We have the what is it? The tribute party to the mayor on Saturday night at Lulu's down there in Fort Lauderdale. And good night, Tony. You have a blessed night yourself, sir.
Yeah. Fins up to you, Tony.
Fins up, brother. Fins up. So, any last words, anybody? Mr. Paul?
Mr. Paul.
Again, thanks for having me on the show, Papa Paul, Dolphin Winners. Like I said, you guys are great. You just started, and you hitting the ground on your feet. So keep it up, and keep it going. And John, is like I said, it was great. It's great to see you. I've been seeing you in the chat rooms. It's great up in here, and I'm positive. I feel very good about our Dolphins. So let's keep moving forward. Let's take one game at a time. Let's enjoy the success of the dynasty that is the Miami Dolphins.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
Up, everyone.
Fins up. Peace, love, fins up.
Peace, love, fins up, Mr. Pope. John, you got anything?
Well, I just want to thank you and everybody here, and I had a great time. I can't wait till Sunday because it'll be a good game.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%.
But I thank you very much.
Well, peace, love, and fins up, John. Thank you for joining us.
Peace, love, fins up. All right.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Winners, winners, winners.
Basically, I'll just sit there and I'm going to keep it short and sweet because it's been a long couple of days. So I think for both of us, Paul, I can speak for
Oh, yeah.
I didn't go to bed until about midnight. I had to be right back up at 4:17 to be at work at 6 this morning. And I just kind of winding down right now. And all I just want to say is We are Fins family. We are one. I am looking forward to seeing all my Fins family in Philadelphia. I know that's about, as of tomorrow, that will be a month from tomorrow. Actually, tonight, as we speak, we will be at the meet and greet at Miller's Ale House here in Philadelphia, my home. So, but we got to take care of business first and foremost. Denver is not an easy opponent. Don't let that 0-2 fool you. We have to go in and go on the ground running and play Miami Dolphins football. I just want to sit there. Yeah, just right before you speak, Paul, I got you. Hold on.
Yeah.
I just want to sit there and send out to all my Fins family, please safe travels for everybody that's traveling to the season opener. And I just want everybody to be safe in their travels. Be responsible in your partying and whatever you're doing, and be able to sit there and get back to your home so you're able to do it again. So with that being said, Paul, I'll leave you with the final words. But for me, ladies and gentlemen, week 3, 3-0. Let's whoop Denver's ass. And as always, peace, love, fins up. Let's fucking go.
Peace, love, fins up. Don't go anywhere, though. I want to thank everybody for being here, for supporting this show. This is our fan-based show. So if you want to be on the panel, just shoot Winners a message or me a message. We'll bring you on, no problem. We do it for the fans. We do it for the Dolphins. And Winners is the man of words. I don't have the words like he does. Of course, Winners is the more knowledgeable man of the two of us. I am just me. But peace, love, and fins up, everybody. We love you. Don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you. And I got a little going away reel.